Hello. On this example, we're going to see how to sketch the graph of a rational function with a constant divided by a linear. The first thing that we need to find is the vertical asymptote. The vertical asymptote is based on the denominator of the function. So that means that we're going to do x plus 2. And we have to set that expression equal to 0. And we're going to end up with x equals minus 2. So once you have the minus 2, we are going to sketch that vertical asymptote. So it's going to end up right there. Then we need to look for the horizontal asymptote. So let's do that. So the horizontal asymptote is based on the degree of both the numerator and the denominator. So on this one, the degree of the numerator is 0 because we don't have an x, an explicit x. So we can assume that this is x to the 0. And that's divided by a degree 1 expression because the exponent is 1. Because the winner is the denominator, the horizontal asymptote is going to be at y equals 0. So let's go ahead and sketch that horizontal asymptote. And once you have the vertical and the horizontal, the best thing is to proceed and find the y-intercept. In this case, the y-intercept is about evaluating your function with 0. So that means that you have 4 over 0 plus 2. That's 4 divided by 2. And you end up with the coordinate 0, 2. So that's our first coordinate at 0, 2. And now we need to find another coordinate on this side of the vertical asymptote. So we're going to need 2 points or coordinates on this side and 2 points on the other side. Because we already have one, let's try to find another one on that same side. So what about using, I don't know, we already used 0. We could use minus 1 right here because it's still on the same side. So we would do f of minus 1 is equal to 4 divided by minus 1 plus 2. So that's 4 divided by 1, and we get a 4. So that means that we're going to use the coordinate minus 1, 4. Let's sketch that point. You can use the plotter point or the pencil. So minus 1, 4. Now that we have those two, we need to find another couple of coordinates on the other side of the vertical asymptote. So if we already have a minus 2, we have the asymptote at minus 2. So let's use minus 3. So that's minus 3, f of minus 3 is equal to 4 divided by minus 3 plus 2. And that's 4 divided by minus 1. We get minus 4. The coordinate is minus 3, minus 4. And finally, we need another coordinate, let's say f of minus 4. We end up with 4 divided by minus 4 plus 2. That's 4 divided by minus 2. And we end up with minus 2. The coordinate is going to be minus 4, minus 2. So we can use the pencil. And we would go to minus 3, minus 4. And minus 4, minus 2. And once you have 2 coordinates on each side, you can select the graph of function tool, and that would be your final graph.